My name is Pumpkin, and welcome to the patch. Today, as you can see, this is not my forever world. I am on an SMP today, and this SMP belongs to S0PH Soph on Twitch. Amazing mods have put together this Minecraft pack that today I want to explore. I've done a little exploring. I've got myself some diamond armor, as you can see, but all I've really done is mining and the tiniest bit of exploring. Now, the most interesting mod that I have seen on this pack is the Ice and Fire one, which means dragons and sea serpents and ogres and pixies and all kinds of mystical, magical, awful things that can kill me. I briefly put this pack onto my forever world just to see what it was like before I got on here, and I died so many times by dragon, by sea serpent, by ogre, and I only managed to kill one sea serpent, and I had netherite armor on, all the enchantments, everything. So be prepared for me to get absolutely messed up on this save. I have now taken that mod pack off my forever world. So I wanted a bit more of a chilled out vibe on my forever world. But on this SMP, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do it. But today, all I want to do is find where I want to build my home. At the moment, I have quite literally home hole. I have dug a hole, made a mine, and that's it. So I want to find somewhere to actually lay my roots down. And I really like the vibe that's going on here, which is spawn. I like the pink and the green. So maybe I can try and find a cherry blossom grove. There are also other biome mods on here that I don't have on my forever world that I saw also had some pink trees. So let's do some exploring, shall we? I'm going to talk as I go. So I have been in this direction before. There's got those pirate ships over there. So let's have a look on the map, see where I've actually been. Yeah, so this is where I've explored all around here. And where did I... Yeah, this is where I laid down my roots briefly in the Zelkovia forest. It's not quite the vibe I'm going for. But at the time they had 40 plus people on this SMP, so it was very laggy and not a lot of chunks were loading. So now it is UK time about 1:30, so there's not as many people online and chunks seem to be loading real good. So let's go in the opposite direction and look for home this way maybe. Look at these allays. Oh, how did they get them to twinkle like that? Oh, I need that mod. So cute. I need to remember that I don't have my feather falling, and I don't have any of my enchantments to make me swim fast. That has been difficult when I've been exploring on here before. I completely keep forgetting I don't have feather falling and just being like, oh, I'll jump, I'll be fine. Oh, look at all these ducks. The mods that put together this pack are incredible. Look at these guys. The goose. The duck. So cute. Let's have a look over here. I see some buildings. Ooh, and I think there's an ocean monument over there. The mod that makes the ocean monument bigger. Maybe. All these towers, but they're like the towers in Zelda that you go up and unlock the map. but up there they have waystones instead, so it's like you're unlocking coming back to the map, which is very cool. This is a little fishing village by the looks of it. I think this is also part of Spawn. I have an annoying tendency to just want to loot everything, so I need to move on, stop exploring, and come back another time. Otherwise, this is just going to be me going, oh, this is so cute. Oh, this is so cute for like half an hour. As per usual with my directions, if I think I'm going the right direction, you better believe I'm not. The rule of thumb with me is, if I am confident I'm going the right way, turn around, because I'm going the wrong way. Oh, okay, but I do need to show this. Look, this is part of the Ice and Fire mod, the hippocampus. Let's go say hello to him. Hello. I think you can actually tame them, but I'm not ready to do that. Such a pretty resource pack. Look at it. You can see I've got a few people online down there. Some real froges. That's what Soph calls her community, the Froge Pond. So a little bit about Soph's community. This is the Froge Pond server, and the community is called the Froges. So in videos, when I'm saying I am on the Froge Pond SMP, this is the Minecraft world I will be on. I will go between this Froge Pond server, Rainbow. You can tell I've got ADHD. I will go between this Froge Pond server, and I will go between my Forever World and the builds. This server is active for something like 6 months, I believe. So I'm gonna make the most of adventuring and getting absolutely messed up by dragons. There aren't any massive builds that I would like to do on this server. I mainly want to explore and make a little home hub, something pretty. Like I said, with those pinks and greens like there was at Spawn, I think it's a really nice aesthetic. Forest. So these little squares and colours here are other people's claims. So generally, if you don't have their permission, you want to make your home away from these, or at least, you know, a distance. The fog is so pretty. So here's another mod, is the random bridges. I did briefly have this on my Forever World. Oh no, the poor duck has got stuck in there. Yeah, I briefly had that mod with the random bridges, but I found in my Forever World it did spawn them, like a load of them together, which looked very unnatural. So yeah, we're just going through somebody's claim here. General rule is don't mess with it, be polite, ask for permission before if you want to look around. We're all a bunch of very polite froges here. So we've never had any issues with people stealing our stuff and etc. There's something I need to get used to on this game, is that it's not the right click to put stuff into the bundles. It is your left click, and I keep forgetting. For mine, it's left click. So I am going to drive myself insane with that. Oh, I did it again. I literally just spoke about it and then I did it again. So I see lots of entities before me on the map in the left-hand corner. All those little yellow dots. But I think they are all going to be the birds. No dragons yet. Here's a baby. Oh. I believe a mod said that they've made it so the big scary dragons spawn further away from the safe space, so spawn space. So I'm not expecting to bump into any yet. I'm coming across somebody else's claim in a minute, so I will quickly zoom through here and not bother them. They may be online. Hello. Oh, they wave. Oh, you have to wave back at them. It'll be rude not to. When I had the ice and fire mod on my game, every time I saw an entity, I was stopping and checking what it was. But like I said, I don't think I need to do that right now. I think I'm going to be pretty dragon safe for now. We're starting to get some of our American friends online now, so the chunks might be loading a little bit slower. As you can see. Hi, friend. So, do I really want to be adventuring through ice right now? Ugh. The icy biomes are one of my least favourite to travel through. Ooh. Some underwater ruins. Nope. No. We are not getting distracted. Keep going. I don't really want to mess with those polar bears right now. So I'm going to try over here. So right ahead of us, there aren't that many claims. So let's keep going this way. Snow pig. So that's not polar bears. These are snow pigs. Oh my goodness, hello snow pigs. Hello. Okay. Oh no, get out the water, snow pigs. We have a hippocampus again. So to that side, spikes. On my forever world when I was going through the icy spikes. So many ice dragons. But like I said, the further we get away from spawn is probably when we'll start seeing them. Here's some puppies. Hi, puppies. Oh. When I have my home. Ooh, I'm coming back and I'm stealing all you. You can come live in my house. So I'm in a tundra right now. Definitely nowhere where I would want to settle down yet. So let's keep adventuring. I'm going to avoid these black ice places. Though I am seeing green over here. Let's go this way. Okay. We have a little house over here. And is that a pillager tower? I don't want anything to do with that pillager tower, thank you. It's like a safe haven. Interesting. I'm only going to do a little bit of exploring. Just teeny tiniest bit. I'm going to rage against every single machine if I do not remember that it's left click, not right click, to put stuff in my bundle. So this looks like just a little house. Okay, let's have a look at the map. And stay well away from that pillager tower. And go this way. I do hate travelling over big hills and mountains. But to avoid that pillager tower is jumpy time. So what have we got ahead of us? An aspen glade. That's very autumnal. I'm going to resist settling down in somewhere like this. Because, like I said, I want to do something springy, something pink. I've been on a few of those SMPs, and every single time I make something autumnal or spooky. Like I made a crypt in the last one, but to be fair, the last one was a spooky SMP. It was around Halloween. And the one before that, I made a pumpkin house, because I am just a little pumpkin. Everything needs to be pumpkin related. But I'm going to fight all my instincts to make an autumnal village. And I'm going to do spring. I'm going to do it. On my Forever World, I have been doing more pink and cherry blossom. So I'm going to embrace that over here as well. I kind of want to avoid any sea exploration because it seems like that is the most difficult one for the chunks to load while there are a few people online. But I am going to just cross this one and see what's on the other side. So it looks like this is just a little island. It is a rail tiger. No, not anywhere I'd want to settle down. Ooh, graveyard. Now I have found one of these before, and if you open the chest that's in there, there is no loot, just a unfriendly ghost that wants to murder you. So I'm going to leave the graveyard alone. I don't know if I want to go over there. There are bats. Oh, but I can't resist. Oh no, it's just a man. Hello, man. Oh, you're an archaeologist. Interesting. I'll lock you back in there. I did see that there's got an archaeology mod on here, which is very interesting. Ooh, mushrooms. Ooh, okay. I'm going to mark this on the map because that's a very cool biome. There is somebody's claim ahead though. I don't want to be too near it. Very cool in here. Haven't seen too many mobs either, which is good. I think they've had a problem with entity cramming on here, so they have turned the amount of mobs down, which I am A-okay with. This is so cool. It's a shame that I think it is too close to somebody else's claim, but I'm sure I can come across another one at some point. That's a shame. I don't think I will be able to settle down here, but it is so cool. And if I come across this biome again further away from people, maybe I'll make a little mystical magical cottage. Oh, look at the foxies. Oh, they're so cute. I wish we could actually befriend the foxes properly like dogs. Ugh, so cute. My little Clara dog looks like a fox, so naturally foxes are now my absolute favourite. Oh, so when I did some exploring before, these are the other pink biomes that I've come across. They're Mongolia woodlands. It's just not quite pink, the right pink for me, I don't think. I really like the pink of the cherry blossom, like the base game cherry blossom pink. So I was hoping I would come across another one of these biomes, just so I could see in my Forever World, when I played around with the Ice and Fire pack, when I went to a jungle, it was absolutely covered in danger. So I am now going to be very aware of dragons and entities, just in case we come across a dragon. In my Forever World, I literally came across 3 dragons in just one jungle biome. So I'm going to be very wary now. I have settled down in the redwoods in my Forever game. So again, I have to resist. This is not the biome for me. In my forever world, I saw how thick these blocks are for the redwood trees, and I was like, yeah, we could make a house in those. So that's how Hobbit Hole came about, because I literally dug into one of these and made a hole underneath it to live in. So we don't come across dragons as much, because on my forever world, when I put it on, the danger was everywhere. Every time I was exploring, there were things around every corner ready to kill me. So they've done a very good job of making it a bit rarer to maybe bump into these scary things, which I think is good. Just the whole reason I'm taking that mod off my forever world is because there was a bit too much danger around every corner. I needed to remind myself, you do not have feather falling. Ouch. Ouch. It is over. Ooh. Looks like we might have a little village over there. Ooh. Oh my god. For 1 minute. Just a minute. I thought that wasn't water and I was just jumped into a ravine. I do get worried when on the map you just see a couple of entities like this. So when I was playing on my forever worlds, they were generally the dragons. Ooh, see, dragon. But that is a dragon skeleton, so I don't think I need to be worried about that one. Let's go have a look at it. I've come across some huge ones on my forever world. Bamboo jungle. Should I keep going in this direction? It's another dead dragon. Okay, well, this is a sign to be very careful. When I was messing around with it, I came across a couple of dragon skeletons and then came across a very alive one. So best to keep our wits about us. So this format of video is going to be slightly different to my usual. I'm going to be just doing a walk and talk, really. Ooh, here we are in a dark forest. Resist living here. At the moment, I am still thinking about cherry blossom biome or that glowy mushroom one that we saw earlier. Those are still the most appealing options for me right now. So let's go in this direction. So I know pale gardens are usually around a dark forest, but it doesn't look like we found one today. I've never settled down in a pale garden. I do really like the green colour, but I don't much want to deal with the mob that lives there. The creaking. Looks like a village. Ooh, like a kind of Stonehenge. Oh, this is really cool. Stonehenge with a dragon skeleton. That is so cool. Yeah, this is really cool. I'm going to mark it. So let's have a look. There's no claims anywhere nearby. Maybe. I'm going to keep on travelling, but yeah, maybe. It's right near a village too. So I can use the men here, get some enchantments. Okay, that is a solid maybe. I have this addictive part of my personality that just loves to just keep on going to see what I might find. Just one more village, one more biome, one more page, one more chapter, you know. So even though that is really cool, and if I don't find anything better, settling down here would be a really cool place, I am going to keep looking. That's really good that we have a waypoint right near here, so it's easy to get back. It's funny, I'm vegetarian in real life, so when I eat meat in games, I feel like I am betraying myself. So silly. So it looks like we're coming up towards another jungle, maybe? Sparse. Yeah. Again, I'm going to have my wits about me in here. Oh. Dragon. Very alive dragon. Oh, I think these are friendly ones. Yeah, I think these are friendly ones. Cool. Oh, I think you can befriend these. Oh, I don't know how. They're so magical. Oh, here she is, forgetting about feather falling once again. There's not many claims there. See what we can find. Oh, another dragon. Oh, these are so pretty, and that one's such a pretty color. Be my friend, be my friend. In a floodplain. Ugh, so pretty. These water lilies are so hard to get through. Hi, do you want to be my friend? I want to be your friend. I will most definitely be going out and about and discovering how to make friends with these guys. I want to get away from these lush stacks on my forever world again. When I was exploring with this dragon mod, there were lots of sea serpents around them, so no thanks. I see lots of entities ahead of me, but like I said, generally the dragons are like one entity around nothing else. Oh, it's pandas! Oh, hello. Hello, sweet angels. Pandas and chickens. Nothing that's going to eat me. I have major paranoia. I haven't noticed already. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. We need to go. That was a dragon. No. I wonder what type of dragon it was. Such a weedy baby. Should have had a look at what type of dragon it was. So I've teleported with Waystone back to where I found that interesting Stonehenge. I'm trying to figure out now on the map whereabouts I was where I bumped into that dragon. It must have been somewhere like here maybe. So I was in the jungle. I just come past these lush stacks. So I think I was somewhere here. Let's go in the opposite direction. There is lots of unexplored stuff here. No. Let's go here. I've made the decision. We're going to go up here. Hopefully where there are no dragons. Once again, when I think I'm going in the right direction, I most definitely am not. Be going this way. Again, these places look a little bit too autumnal, which I never ever believed that those words would be coming out of my mouth, seeing as I am an autumn girly. Now that I've seen a dragon, I am very paranoid for sea serpents. No. No distractions. No buried treasure, no distractions. Just row in a direction. That is what we are doing. What I can tell though, I think the sea serpents are in the warm oceans maybe, around the lush stacks, and they're generally in warm oceans. What have we? Ooh, another spire. So cool. I wonder if we can claim a spire. So that would be a pretty cool place to live. Grove. Okay, I don't want to go on there. I do not have leather boots. I do not fancy falling through snow. Basic autumn girl urge to make home here is strong. Very strong. But I won't do it. Ooh, ghost. Cute little ghost. Ugh, and a creeper. Psst, go away, creeper. We're in Icy Heights, which I think is another biome that I don't have on mine, so that was really cool to see. Ooh. These are snow blossom trees. Snow blossom grove. Do I want a snowy build? Not really. Maybe there's cherry blossom near a snow blossom? Remember, pumpkin, you do not have feather falling. Be careful. Oh, it's a tundra. Brilliant. I definitely don't want to settle down in a snow biome. Ooh, pixies. Hello, pixies. Oh, they're so cute. Oh. Now I've seen that you can make jars and trap them in the jars. I might have to do that at some point. But I know if you stay by them for too long, they can steal stuff out of your inventory, so we're not going to hang around. But that was very cute to see them. Hello? Eroded Borealis. I know I said I didn't want a ice build, but this is cool. Imagine making a kind of like Elsa castle kind of thing in here. Ooh. Completely not the vibes I was going for. Oh, ruined my day. Anyway, completely not the vibe I was going for, but it's very cool. Right, I am going to keep going, but that is something to consider. Like I said, I don't really want to do a snowy build, but that could be too cool for me to leave behind. We'll see. Oh, an ice cave. Alas, keeps going. No, turn around. We are not exploring ice caves today. No. No matter how many temptations get put in my way. I do think this biome's really cool, but it's not one I'm going to settle down. Okay, well, brilliant. I found snow, snow, and more snow. We have loads of claims all around this kind of area. That's why I kind of wanted to go over here. And now I see why nobody has their claims over here. Let's go back. Obviously, I'm not going to make my home directly on here because the Stonehenge is so pretty and the dragon and all that. But like the dragon's just laying so nicely. Like it's not sticking out of anything. It's not really, it's a little bit glitched in, but that looks cool. It's really cool. I think I'll build all of this all the way up. Have it so it's looking over the sea. That would be really pretty. Put loads of cherry blossoms everywhere. A little pink cottage. Yeah, I think that'll be perfect. So let's just change my claim a little bit. So this is definitely where I will be making my home. I just think it looks so cool. I think the dragon looks so natural here. Like it's not too glitched. It kind of just looks like it's fallen into this Stonehenge. Oh, it's just so pretty. Like I've seen a lot of the skeletons, I've seen like glitching out of hills and mountains and stuff, and it just looks so natural. At peace here, so I love it. As for the terrain around it, could be better. I really love the tedious builds, so building all this up to level to here, then making it have so having a view out over the landscape, I think would look really pretty. So off camera, I'm going to build all this up. I'm going to look for a cherry blossom biome, cut down a bunch of trees. So I'm going to make my cottage here. It's going to be pink and green and overgrown and mystical and magical. I'll get some pixies and befriend those dragons, the friendly ones. Yeah, perfect. So next time you see me, hopefully this will all be built up. I will have cherry blossom planks and trees and all sorts. And we can start our build. So we have found our home. Thank you so much for watching. I know that this one was a slightly different video to what I normally do, but this SMP is just so cool. I wanted to share the actual exploration part of it. Anytime I go into a cave or dungeon or anything cool like that, I will do a similar type thing. But next time, it will be build time. So next time you see me on this SMP, we'll be ready to start building. Thank you so much for watching this little pumpkin on this safe space of the internet. And I'll see you next time. Bye!